I've been going to Cracker Barrel for well over 35 years. And for me, it wasn't just another restaurant. It was truly a tradition for road trips, family stops, and comfort food. When my wife and I would travel on vacations, we would always count on a predictable sit-down meal that was relatively quick and honestly tasted like something I grew up with that my grandmother made. And many times I ordered my favorite item, roast beef with mashed potatoes. That was my go-to comfort food. But now, that dish is gone for almost a year now. And the last few times I went, the service was terrible. And it looked like managers didn't even seem to care. I could tell that decisions weren't being made by people on the ground who understood what made Cracker Barrel special to its customers. They were being made by corporate managers, Wall Street analysts, and hedge funds looking at spreadsheets. And that right there is the problem. The logo fiasco, that wasn't the core issue. It was just the final straw. Cracker Barrel has been drifting away from what made it great for years. You see, when it started in 1969 in Tennessee, it was authentic, with biscuits, country ham, rocking chairs on the porch, and a real country store with items that people actually could use. Success made it grow, which is good, but that wasn't enough. Mega growth is what Wall Street wanted, and that made it compromise. Now, it's 660 locations in almost every state of the union, and menus starting to look more like Applebee's, and gift shops stocked with cheap trinkets instead of the kind of quality merchandise that we were used to. This is what happens when corporate hegemony takes over, when the only measure of success is the symbol of growth and market share. Authenticity and regionalism is the first casualty. And it doesn't just happen to a restaurant, it happens to nations. Because what's true for a brand is true for a nation. Loyalty doesn't come from marketing campaign. It comes from authenticity. And once that's gone, no slick slogan can bring it back again. The same forces that hollowed out Cracker Barrel are now hollowing out America, replacing authenticity with spreadsheets and data, loyalty with branding, and community with poll results. That's why so many people raise so much of a ruckus. This is far bigger than just a picture of an old man by a barrel. It's about identity itself. If Cracker Barrel wants to survive, it needs just to shrink back to where it belongs and rediscover what made people love it. And if America wants to endure, we must do the same. Break the corporate grip, return to authentic governance, and put people, not profit or data, back at the center of our nation. Because right now, it's not just Cracker Barrel that's losing its soul, it's our nation. But not if we can truly revive our republic. Take care.